Hi everyone, welcome back into Harrison Gym here at Labette County High School in Altamont, Kansas. I'm Tony Abate. Thanks again for joining us this evening here on Duckbait TV as we've got some exciting Fort Scott Tiger boy basketball coming up for you in just a little bit. The Lady Tigers, if you are just joining us, they won the girls game just finished up here just a little bit ago. 64-47 was the final score as the Fort Scott Lady Tigers took care of the Labette County Lady Grizzlies. And on the boys' side tonight, of course, the two boys' teams will play. Their game starts here in just a little bit. A little surprised looking at some of the things coming into this one as the Labette County Grizzlies, the boys' team is 0-7 entering play here this evening. 0-3 in the SEK League. And so we'll see how Fort Scott can fare with them here in just a little bit. They've got some size. Xavier Phillips is a 6'4 senior. Nolan Nash is a 6-foot freshman. They've got a 6'1 sophomore, 6'3 junior, 6'2 sophomore. So they've got some size. But of course, Fort Scott has their leading scorer, leading rebounder, Rocco Lafredo, who stands at 6'6". And we'll see how quickly Rocco and the rest of the Tigers can get going here as Fort Scott looks to stay undefeated themselves as they come in also, just like the girls did, 6-0 overall and 2-0 in the SEK League. They are tied atop the SEK League in record with Pittsburgh at 2-0. Those two teams, again, scheduled to play on Tuesday night. I know there's some weather that is supposed to enter our area Monday night into Tuesday, so we'll see if we get that game played on schedule. But right now, Fort Scott is supposed to travel to Pittsburgh on Tuesday evening. And always looking forward to the Fort Scott-Pittsburgh matchups. Always a big rivalry here in the SEK. And looking forward to that one this year. Should be a good matchup, but you don't want to get too far ahead of yourselves and overlook Labette County. They've got athletes. They've got a coach that's gotten them going over the last few years and has had a pretty good team, so we'll see if they can keep that going as Coach Bradley Argabright still over there on the bench for Labette County. Fort Scott, again, I mentioned their leading scorer, Rocco Lafredo, at 16 points per game. He's also the leading rebounder at 9 points per game. Had a double-double against Wellsville, 9 rebounds per game. Had a double-double to start the season in the first game against Wellsville. Hasn't had double figures in rebounds since then, but had his season high in points on Tuesday, last time out, as he scored 20 against Iola. So we'll see if he can keep that up. Hopefully he can. He's also leading the team in steals per game at 1.2 and blocks per game at 1.8, and he's season high in blocks were 3, had 3 against Wellsville in the first game of the season way back in the Paola tournament. He's also leading the team in shooting percentage at 57%. Second on that list is Cannon Brown. He's been very good from the three-point line this year for the Tigers. 52% shooting overall. He had some two-pointers last time out against Iola. He's also tied for third on the team in three-point shooting percentage. Then Cal Cousins is third on the team in field goal percentage with 44%. Spencer Goldston is the leading three-point shooter for Fort Scott. He is making those at 50% right now coming into play tonight. As we saw, Lady Tigers didn't shoot very well on these hard rims here at Labette County. So we'll see if the Tiger boys can fare a little bit better from that standpoint, or if they will have some of those same issues tonight against the Grizzlies. But anyway, Spencer, the leading three-point shooter at 50%. Cal Cousins, second on that category. He had a career-high 24 in the first game of the season against Wellsville back on December 5th in that Paola tournament, and hit several threes in that game as well. He's got 38% from beyond the arc this year. And then, of course, Dirks Kegler and Cannon Brown, we just mentioned Cannon, tied for third at 36% from beyond the arc. Leading free throw shooter is Doug Chipman. He's got 77. He's making 77% of his free throws so far this season. And then Dirk's at 62% and Spencer at 57% is third. So good numbers there for the Tigers coming into this one. We'll see if they can keep it up. As Fort Scott looking to keep up the good work and the good vibes here as Tiger boys trying to stay atop the SCK League. I don't know where Pittsburgh is tonight. I should have looked that up, but that'd be really neat if the Tigers and Purple Dragons can go into that game undefeated in the SCK on Tuesday night. Provided, of course, that we have a game on Tuesday night in Pittsburgh. So it looks like Fort Scott's going to go with the same starting lineup they've used most of this season here. So Fort Scott, well, again, they'll have their usual starting lineup here. A 5'11 sophomore Dirk Skegler, 5'7 senior Cal Cousins, 5'10 senior Spencer Goldston, 6'6 senior Rocco Lafredo, and 5'11 junior Doug Chipman. Labette looks like they will go with 6'4 senior Xavier Phillips. 5'7 sophomore Keegan Bates, 6'8 senior Hudson Baker, 5'10 junior Briggs Knight, and 6'1 sophomore Barrett Heston. So again, we are just about ready to get things started here tonight as the Fort Scott Tigers are set to play the Labette County Grizzlies. Again, Fort Scott in their road red uniforms with the white letters, white numbers, white and black trim. Labette County in their home white uniforms with the red letters, red numbers, red and black trim. Rocco Lafredo will be jumping tip for the Tigers, and he will go up against 6'8 senior Hudson Baker for the opening tip of this one. Once again, thanks for joining us this evening. Our first quarter sponsor this year is Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Armstrong. So thanks to Jamie for sponsoring our first quarters this year for boys and the girls teams, and now we are underway as Labette County wins the tip. We'll head right to left across your screen as you watch us here on Duck Bait TV. Pass goes into the corner. They get it to Phillips. Well, back it goes right side into the hands. They get it back to Phillips. He'll drive in, tries to find Baker, and he'll put one in. Fort Scott has got to find a way to deal with his size. He's going to present a problem if Fort Scott can't get some of these outside shots to fall. Spencer missed a three. It hit the rim about 4 times, bounced up and down. Labette came away with a rebound. Now ball out front. They'll kick it around to Heston. Heston back to Baker. Baker working on Rocco. Drives in, shot maybe partially blocked, and it looks like a foul maybe on Baker. It is, it'll be his first. Oh my goodness. Good resolve there for Cal Cousins as he got Xavier Phillips clapped right in his face, and Cal did nothing. That's what you like to see. And now a foul on Cal. The first foul on Fort Scott here. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. It is 2-0 Labette County. Thanks again for joining us. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Too strong. Rebound taken there and then lost. Shot at the other end, good for the Tigers. Drive in, shot there, not good by Baker, and it's going to go out of bounds. We'll say last touch by Fort Scott. Whistle and a foul here as Spencer got the steal. And they got fouled on the other end of the basket, or on the other end of the floor. Foul's going to go on Keegan Bates. His first. Pass goes right side. Now inside it goes to Rocco, trying to create some space down there. I don't think Rocco's played anybody taller than him yet this season. Shot there for Cal is going to be blocked out of bounds. Fort Scott gets it back. Turnaround shot there, no good. Put back by Kegler doesn't go, and the rebound is out of bounds. Last touch by Labette County. Cal will check out. Cannon Brown, 6'3" sophomore, checking in for the Tigers, and then a turnover there on the inbounds play. Knight has the ball over on the far side. Now they kick it inside to Baker. Baker being guarded by Rocco. Rocco trying to get the ball. That was a foul on Rocco. They were going to get a double dribble there for a second, but they get the foul there on Lafredo. That'll be his first. 4:42 to play. Bounce play comes right into Baker. He got lost in there somehow and makes the shot. 4-2. Fort Scott now trying to deal with the press here. Get it across the timeline. Spencer's got it on the left side. Goldston drives in, stops, now kicks it back out to Cannon Brown. He'll get it over into the corner to Dub. Inside it goes. Oh, turned right into the pressure. Rocco, if he'd have kept going to his right, he might have been able to lose his defender there, Baker, but couldn't quite get that all taken care of. Now Labette County with a chance to extend their lead. Heston's got it. Baker's now got it on the wing. Go to the baseline there with Bates being guarded by Spencer. Bates has the ball. He'll dribble back out to the top. Goes to back to his right. Puts up a shot off the glass. It goes. A quick 6-2 start here for the Labette County boys. Of course, Fort Scott's girls trailed 6-1 early in the game. Came back, ended up winning by quite a few points as they'll get a foul here on Labette County. 3:33 to play. And that's going to be the second foul on Keegan Bates. He'll come out. Dylan Johnson will check in for him. Johnson, a 6'3" junior for Labette County. Brown shot there, doesn't go. Rebound comes down. I believe Phillips pulled that one down for Labette. We'll go right side. Ball knocked away, but taken back into the corner. It goes now to Johnson. Back around to Heston out front, being guarded by Dirks. Now he'll go right side with a pass to Baker. Baker will dribble back to the top of the key. Now he'll get it there to Johnson. Inside it goes to Phillips. Phillips turns, passes out to Baker. Baker's a long ways away from the basket for a guy who's 6'8". Shot there doesn't go. Kind of lost the ball. Labette got the rebound and then missed another shot. 6-2, Fort Scott trails. Now we got a whistle here and a foul is going to be called on Labette County, I believe. Are they going to get a second one on Hudson Baker here? Nope, they're going to call it on Dylan Johnson. So Dylan Johnson's first foul for Labette. It's the fourth team foul here in this first half. Or first quarter, rather, first quarter. 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Pass goes into the corner to Dub Chipman. Now back around as Fort Scott tries to work against this defense from Labette County. Man-to-man, three-pointer from Kegler. Swish! Dirks gets the Tigers back on the board there. And now it's back to a one-point game at 6-5. Briggs Knight has the ball out front, being guarded by Cannon. Ball deflected, stolen away by Fort Scott. Layup is good. Spencer Goldston, and now the Tigers take the lead for the first time tonight. And Labette County is going to call a timeout. So 7-6, Fort Scott on top. Timeout, Labette County. I believe they called a 32nd timeout. With a minute 47 to play here in the first quarter. Fort Scott, again, the Lady Tigers were down 6-1 early, came back and obviously won that one fairly handily in the end. The Grizzlies took a 6-2 lead in this game, and now Fort Scott scored the last 5 and lead at 7-6. Cal Cousins back in the game for the Tigers as Spencer is going to get a little bit of a breather here. Drive to the bucket, shot there, doesn't go, and we got a whistle and a rebound, or a foul on the rebound. And they're going to call it a defensive foul, even though it was in the offensive end. A defensive foul, so that is the bonus here. Shots for the Tigers. That's what the confusion was there for just a moment. First free throw is good. It was banked in there by Rocco. It's the second foul on Hudson Baker, so he will check out. Nolan Nash will come in for him. Second free throw on the way. It hit the back of the rim, went straight up in the air, and came back through. So Rocco gets them both. And now another Tiger substitution as Rocco will check out for the moment. And Spencer, who got a very quick breather, is back on the floor for the Tigers. 1:18 to play in this first quarter. Fort Scott leading by 3 now. It's 9-6. And they're going to say last touched by Briggs Knight. I think that's right. I think Cannon Brown got his hand in there and knocked it away. And now Rocco, after a quick drink of water, he's going to get back in the game as Dub Chipman will come out. A little bit of pressure here, about three-quarter court for Labette County. Pass goes ahead to Cannon. He'll drive in. 8-footer doesn't go. Put back is good, though, by Rocco Lafredo. And just like that, it's 9 straight points for the Tigers. That'll be Nolan Nash with the shot there. Oh, nice pass by Cal. Three-pointer from Cannon. In and out, no good. Still 11-8. .24 seconds to play. Drive to the bucket. Shot doesn't go for Heston. Rebound, Dirks Kegler. He'll go coast to coast and lays it in. 13-8 with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Knight has the ball out front, now kicks it 2 seconds, 1 second, three-pointer at the buzzer. No good, it rims out, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. With your score, Fort Scott 13 and Labette County 8. Again, our first quarter sponsor this year is Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Armstrong. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial Advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact Jamie by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. Again, a huge thanks to Jamie and all of our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you these games here on Duckbait TV. Like most everybody that was on the floor to end the first quarter will start the second quarter. Pass goes inside to Rocco. He'll kick it back into the corner to Dub. Now back to Rocco inside. No good. Put back is no good, but a foul, it looks like, on Labette County. Foul's going to go on Xavier Phillips. His first. And Rocco's at the line for 2. Makes the first one. Before Scott with Cannon Brown, Cal Cousins, Spencer Goldston, Rocco Lafredo, and Dub Chipman. It looks like, as the free throw is missed there, the second one. Looks like Dirks is ready to check in at the next available opportunity. Drive to the bucket by Heston. Now a layup there is good. This one by Xavier Phillips. So 14-10, Fort Scott with the lead. And nice shot by Rocco at the other end. Lead back out to 6 for the Tigers. 6:48 to play in the quarter. Here's a three-pointer on the way. That one in and out, no good. Rebound, Rocco. And then a turnover. And Fort Scott. Oh, and another turnover. This time by Heston. Cannon Brown with the steal. And now it looks like a blocked shot, but out of bounds off of Xavier Phillips. We'll go back to the Tigers here. And Dirks does come in. He's going to replace Brown for the moment. 16-10, Fort Scott with the lead. 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. Dirks pass there, deflected and stolen away. We got a whistle, a layup is going to be good, and a foul is going to be called on Dirks Kegler. First foul on Dirks tonight, and one opportunity. For Phillips, and he makes it. That'll cut the lead back to just 3. 16-13 here. Fort Scott gets it down the court. Three-pointer from Cal is no good. Three at the other end is also no good, but Labette County grabs the offensive rebound. And they'll put it back in. Anytime you give a team that's struggling a little bit of juice, especially in their own gym, and a place is tough to play as Labette County is, that could spell trouble. So Fort Scott's got to get back in control here. They still lead at 16-15, but the last 5 points have been scored by the Grizzlies. Nash with the basketball. Pass it off. And a layup is good there by Barrett Heston. And that will put the Grizzlies back on top, 17-16. And now they're going to get a charge called on Rocco. 4:44 to go. That'll be the second foul on Lafredo here tonight. .440 to go here in the quarter. Pass or a shot off a screen, and it's no good. Dub with the ball, drives all the way down, missed the shot. Euro step and missed the shot. It goes out of bounds, saved inbounds, but Fort Scott's able to get it. Ahead to Cal. Cal drives, now kicks it back out. Oh, it's stolen away. And a foul is going to be on Spencer Goldston, it looks like. It's the first foul on Spencer tonight. First free throw is no good. The second one is up there. It is also no good, and Brown grabs the rebound for Fort Scott. Drive to the bucket. 3:48 to go in the quarter. Shot there is no good. Kegler got the rebound. Out to Cal for three. Swish! Fort Scott back on top now, 19-17. Pass goes inside. Now back out it comes. Nash for three, and he made it on the other end. And it looks like a foul going to be called here on the Grizzlies this time. Shot is good by Dub. That'll put the Tigers back out on top. Foul is on Heston, his first. Dub at the line for one. And makes it. Three minutes exactly left in this first half here tonight. The Tigers with a 22-20 lead. Knew this was going to be a tough game, and it has turned out to be that way. Shot there, doesn't go. Rebound loose on the floor. Cannon had it and lost it out of bounds. They're going to give it back to the Tigers, though. It was last touched by the Grizzlies. 2:48 to play. Dub with another basket for the Tigers. And now another turnover, or well, it's knocked out of bounds at least by the Tigers. So good hands in the passing lane that time. 2:26 to play here in this second quarter. Another inbounds play. They'll throw it into backcourt. That is legal on an inbounds play. Labette, Nolan Nash gets it across. Nice defense there by Kegler, though. Working him along the sideline. Now Nash gets free. Lost it. Ball deflected. Stolen away by Fort Scott. Layup at the other end for Cal. No good, but the putback is. (26-20). Three-pointer deep one. No good for Heston. Dub grabs the rebound. He'll go coast to coast, and they'll call a charge. So an offensive foul on Dub Chipman. His first of the game. The fourth one on Fort Scott here in the quarter. The next Tiger foul will put the Grizzlies at the free throw line unless it's an offensive foul. Phillips has it on the left side. Right to the bucket by Brown. He'll drive out. Now kicks it back into the hands of Nash. We got a whistle, and they're going to call a travel on Nash. The ball goes back over to the Tigers. 54.5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Pass goes inside to Brown. Shot is no good, but a foul with 36 seconds to go. And Cannon's going to have a couple of free throws. Fouls on Phillips, his second. And Cannon makes the first. Substitution here. Caden Blackledge will check into the game. He replaces Phillips. So Phillips on the bench with 2 fouls. Second free throw is no good for Cannon. And the rebound comes down to Heston. 31 seconds to go in the quarter. 27-20. Fort Scott leads by 7 points. Drive to the bucket, now kicks it back out to Blackledge. He'll stop and pop one from the elbow, but it doesn't go, and Dub grabs the rebound and get it away. Now with 10 seconds to go, Tigers probably going to look for one shot here. Cal's got it, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, looks, gets it over to Spencer. 3 at the horn is, no good. Just off the back iron, no good. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. Your score at halftime, Fort Scott 27 and Labette County 20. Well, it is halftime here at Altamont, or in Altamont at Labette County High School. The Fort Scott Tigers lead the Grizzlies 27-20 here at the break. Let's run through your leading scorers for the Tigers here tonight. Dirk Kegler and Rocco Lafredo both have 7 points to lead Fort Scott. Cal Cousins has 5, Dub Chipman has 5, Spencer Goldston has 2, and Cannon Brown has 1. Fort Scott so far shooting 37% from the floor, 10 of 27 shooting. 2 of 6 from three-point range, so haven't really hit their stride from beyond the arc just yet. And then so far at this point, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, so doing a pretty good job there as well. Their leading rebounder is Rocco with 5, so he's got 7 points and 5 rebounds. Dirks has 4 rebounds. We got him for 4 at least anyway. Dub Chipman's got 3. Cannon Brown with 2, and Spencer Goldston with 1. Spencer also has a couple of steals for Fort Scott's defense. So all around, a fairly good game so far for the Tigers. Again, they started tough. The Lady Tigers were down 6-1 to start things out. Came back and had a big win over Labette County, but the Tiger boys trailed 6-2 and then scored. I have to figure that up. I can't remember now, but it was like something like 8 or 10 straight points to go out in front, and they've kind of gone back and forth since then. They pushed the lead out, obviously, to 7 here at the break, where we sit at 27-20. Labette County's leading scorer in the first half, Xavier Phillips, has 5. Nolan Nash has 5. The 6'8 senior Hudson Baker has just 4, but he sat on the bench most of the second quarter with foul trouble. He got 2 fouls fairly early in this one. And then Keegan Bates with 2 points. Dylan Johnson has 2 points, and Barrett Heston has 2 points. They're shooting 38% from the floor, so a little bit better than the Tigers, but a little bit worse from beyond the arc at 1 for 6. So we'll see if Fort Scott can keep that going with their defense coming up here in the second half. Again, the Tigers lead this one 27-20, looking hopefully to improve to 7-0 overall and 3-0 in the SCK League, just like the Lady Tigers did earlier this evening. Again, we've got a lot of great partners that help us out with these broadcasts here on Duckbait TV, and we want a chance to thank those folks. Again, Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece-stained blankets along with fun and unique personalized gifts. You can also now find Highway 3 products at several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. H2 Painting LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSCK or call them at 620-605-2769. State Farm Agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote. Visit Cale's website at calenelson.com or give him a call at 620-223-2828. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender believing that better is possible. Constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone, Joey can assist you when buying a home from start to finish. Her office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management Financial Advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call Chad at 620-215-9240. And Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact Jamie by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. Looks like the Tigers are going to start the second half the same way they started the first half, at least personnel-wise anyway. Cal Cousins, Dirks Kegler, Spencer Goldston, Rocco Lafredo, and Dub Chipman. And we are underway. The second half here. Xavier Phillips, Keegan Bates, Barrett Heston, Hudson Baker, and Briggs Knight all starting second half here for Labette. Oh, and a missed dunk by Baker. Rocco grabs the rebound. He'll go all the way to the other end and lay it up and in. So Rocco got the better of Baker that time. We'll fool with that again. Hold on. We're having some issues with our camera. We do apologize with that. For that, it's 29-27. There we go, hopefully. It's 29-20. Fort Scott with the lead. I'm out again. (29-20). Fort Scott with the lead. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Hopefully we've gotten our camera stuff figured out, at least for the moment. And then we got a whistle, and it looks like a foul going to be called on Fort Scott. 5:28 to play. We'll go on Dub, his second. Rocco will check out for the moment. Cannon Brown will come back in. Two-pointer is good off the inbound play by Heston. That'll be Labette County's first points of the second half. Spencer has the ball for the Tigers out front. Now he'll kick it into the corner to Cannon. Cannon with the ball now kicks it over to Cal Cousins. He'll drive in. 10-footer is good. Pass deflected. Stolen away by Dub. He'll drive to the other end. Layup no good. And they get it ahead to Baker, who is back behind the defense and scores the bucket there. Fort Scott's going to have an inbound play here. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. They get it in. Around to Spencer. Now back over to Dirks. And he'll reset the offense back at the top of the key. Now out to the center circle. Drives into the lane, turns around, fires, finds Cal. He drives in, another 10-footer. This one a little too strong that time. And Briggs Knight comes away with the rebound for Labette County. Pass deflected. But Labette able to get it back. 34-21, Fort Scott with the lead. I believe they called a foul there on Dirks Kegler. And it's Xavier Phillips at the line for two. Made the first one. And the second one, no good, but Labette got the rebound. Kick it back in. A three-pointer doesn't go. Baker grabs the rebound. He misses one, and the smallest guy on the court, Dirks Kegler, comes away with the rebound. Pass deflected and stolen away. Oh, nice defense. They're going to call a foul on that. They're going to call a foul on Dub Chipman. They'll get him with a reach in. Tough luck for Dub. We're at a bad angle. From our angle, it looked like he got a lot of the ball to knock it out of bounds, but we obviously didn't have the best angle on that one. So tough one there for Dub. That'll be his third foul of the night. And free throws for Labette County, and Xavier Phillips makes them both. We're back to a 4-point game, 31-27. Tigers still on top and with possession. We go to Cannon Brown on the left side wing. He'll drive to the right. Now comes back to the top of the key. Finds Spencer over right in front of us. Spencer drives, now kicks it. Oh, he put up a shot. It doesn't go. And rebound Comes down to Labette. (31-29). Shot inside, and looks like a foul going to be called on the Grizzlies. Foul's going to go on Heston. It's his second foul. Cal missed the first of 2 free throws. Briggs Knight will check out. Dylan Johnson will come back in. Still 31-29. Fort Scott with the lead. And he missed them both. And then Xavier Phillips, who grabbed the rebound, travels with it. We'll turn it back over to the Tigers. Now Fort Scott really needs a bucket here. 1:33 to go in the third quarter. The inbounds play comes into Dirks. Around to Kegler. Excuse me, Dirks to Dub. Now Kegler's got it back. Got it back again. Another chance. And the trees there, and he missed it. Pass comes to Dirks, three-pointer on the way. That one doesn't go. Rebound taken there by Labette. Bad pass, stolen right away by Kegler. And then a missed bucket at the other end. 31-29. Drive in, shot there is no good. Put back is good though. And that'll tie it up, 31 all. Shot at the buzzer doesn't go for the Tigers. So Fort Scott starts the fourth quarter with the basketball. Again, we're tied at 31 all and a turnover for the Tigers. Pass goes inside to Baker. Turnaround shot is good. And Labette County is on top again. Cal with it. Back to Spencer, drives the baseline, now kicks it back out to Rocco. Spencer for three. Got it! Shot at the other end is good, but Fort Scott's still on top here. Well, no, they're not now. 35-34. Labette County back on top. We got a whistle here, and it looks like a foul going to be called on the Grizzlies. Foul is on Dylan Johnson, his second. And he will come out. Spencer's got it in the corner. Now back out top, it comes to Cal. Cal looks for Dirks. Dirks will drive in. Puts up a shot, trying to go right at the big guy to get him in more foul trouble. Doesn't work that time. That should be a foul, and it is. Foul's going to go on Xavier Phillips. Dirks at the line now for two. First one is good. Second one is also good, so he makes them both. Fort Scott back out on top, 36-35. Pass inside, it's going to go out of bounds off of Labette County. So Fort Scott back with possession here, just under 6 minutes to play. Rocco has the ball out top. Now over to Cal. He'll drive in, kicks it to the corner. Dirks for three. Swish! Fort Scott now back up on top by 4. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going here. So we dip under 5.5 to play in the quarter. Back out, three-pointer on the way. That one is too short. Rebounded by Labette. Blocked shot. Labette gets it back, though. And now we got a turnover. And a whistle. And it looks like a foul on Labette. That's on Phillips. It's 4 on him, and it is. Xavier Phillips gets his 4th foul, and now Rocco at the line for 2. Too strong substitution here for the Grizzlies as they will take Briggs Knight and Xavier Phillips out. See how long Dylan Johnson comes in. Also Noah Nash back in for the Grizzlies. We'll see how long they keep Phillips on the bench with those 4 fouls. The second free throw is good for Rocco. And we've got a timeout. So the Tigers lead this one by 5, 40-35 with 5:04 to go in the fourth quarter. So 40-35, the Tigers with the lead here. Fort Scott's the one that called the timeout there. Yeah, both teams down to 4 to go. Well, that one of the few gyms that has the timeouts on the scoreboard for us, so we can keep up with that a little bit better than we usually do. .504 to go. Labette ball out of the timeout. They get it in to Keegan Bates. And again, they still have Hudson Baker on the floor with 2 fouls. But of course, as we mentioned, Xavier Phillips now has 4. We'll see how long they keep him on the bench with those 4 fouls. Three-pointer on the way. That one too strong. Rebounded on the backside, though, by Labette. Pass nearly stolen. Taken back by the Grizzlies. Shot there, no good. Rebound inside, and that one is good. The putback finally is good, and a timeout going to be called by Labette County. So 3 timeouts remaining for Labette now. Still 4 for the Tigers. 4:34 to play in regulation. The Tigers leading it by 3, 40-37. And again, 4:32 to play as Kegler gets the ball inbounds. Rocco's got it at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Now finds Spencer, who drives in, and the roller is good. Lead back to 5, 42-37. Ball deflected, loose. Labette gets it back, and stolen again. Kegler drives in. And we got a whistle and a foul on somebody. We call a foul on Nolan Nash, it looks like. Three-pointer out of the inbounds play is no good for Dirks. And Labette grabs the rebound. Pass deflected out of bounds. And that's how long they wait. Xavier Phillips back in, Dylan Johnson out. And up and under move is good by Hudson Baker. 6'8", he should be good. Drive to the basket, now kicks it out. Kyle for three, get in there. It does! Now Cousins dialing it up from deep, now 3 minutes to play. Hands up, hands up. Rocco coming down just a little bit. Oh, now he's gonna get a foul there as Xavier goes with the up and under move. Well, I missed a foul somewhere. I thought it was the third one on Rocco, and it's the fourth one now. Looks like Cannon Brown getting ready to come in. Xavier Phillips will be at the free throw line for two. He makes the first. Rocco will check out, and now we'll see how long Rocco will be on the bench for the Tigers. Second free throw from Phillips is good, and now Labette's going to call another timeout here. We will be down to two. And this one looks like a 30-second timeout. So 45-41, 2:55 to go here in regulation. Fort Scott with the 4-point lead. They will have the ball out of this timeout as Labette just scored a bucket, or a couple of free throws actually, from Xavier Phillips. Inbounds play for the Tigers is, a bad pass. Dirks tried a no-look pass that time and turned it over. Brown now guarding the big guy, and it's going to be a foul on Fort Scott. Ooh, they're going to call that on Dub. So that's the fourth foul on Chipman tonight. Baker at the line for two free throws. The first one is up and nothing but net. Second one on the way, and that one is too strong. Rebound chased down by Cal Cousins. Ahead to Dub. He'll drive in, stops, kicks it back out to Cal. He'll drive. Finds Cannon. Inside, now back outside. 2:18 to play. Dub hands it off to Dirks. 45-42. Tigers lead by 3. Now back to Cal at the top. Cal works around a defender, now finds Dub Chipman. He'll drive in, kicks it back out to Dirks, and Dirks will bring it back out and reset. Dirks drives in. We got a timeout called by the Tigers. Dirks followed through on a little runner there, and it went in, but a timeout was called beforehand. Looks like after the timeout, Rocco's going to come back in with his 4 fouls. Not a lot of depth for the Tigers this season, at least at this point, and that hasn't really shown too much to this point. The Tigers have been able to win all their games and only play about 6, maybe 7 guys on a given night for the bulk of the minutes. But they have 2 with 4 fouls now. Dub Chipman and Rocco Lafredo. So they'll have to be careful, and Rocco will come in, and Cannon will come out. So Rocco is in. And Dub will also be on the floor with 4 fouls. Just under 2 minutes to go. Dub goes all the way to the bucket and lays it in. Labette quickly into the front court. Shot there is no good. Rebound batted and taken back by Labette. Pass deflected, stolen away. Cal Cousins lays it up, no good, too strong. Rebound loose, picked up by the Grizzlies. Pass goes inside to Baker, and a foul going to be called on the Tigers. Looks like on Dirks this time. That is the 3rd foul on the Tigers here in the 4th quarter. Goes on Dirks, his 3rd. Inbounds play comes into Baker. He's got it on the baseline, but trapped. And now they're going to call a foul again on the Tigers. And that'll be the 5th one on Rocco. And it'll force Baker to go to the free throw line. First free throw for Hudson Baker is in there. Second free throw is also good. And now Labette's going to call timeout. So they've cut it back to a 3-point game at 47-44. And there's 1:06 to play. So again, Rocco is fouled out of this game. Rocco finishes the night 10 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, a couple of blocks. Also, Dub Chipman on the floor right now with 4 fouls. (47-44). Fort Scott with the lead, 1:06 to play. And Labette only has 1 timeout remaining. Fort Scott will get the ball inbounds. Excuse me, Dirks gets it across the timeline. And then a foul going to be called here with 53 seconds to go. They'll put Cal at the free throw line. Foul's going to be the first one on Briggs Knight tonight. And the first one for Cal falls through there. Second one lips out, no good. Baker grabs the rebound for the Grizzlies. 3-pointer in the corner is good. That's Keegan Bates, and they'll call their final timeout. with 45 seconds to go as Keegan Bates buries a three-pointer. So 1-point Tiger lead, 45 seconds to play, 45.1. Fort Scott is going to have to get it inbounds. They're going to have to get it across the timeline. Run as much clock as you can. Get it in the hands of a couple of free throw shooters. The best free throw shooters coming into tonight. Dub Chipman at 77%. Tigers as a team shooting just 57% from the free throw line. But Dub is the leader on the team. Dirks Kegler is second. And it looks like Dub will be throwing it in to either Dirks or Goldston, and they get it into Goldston. Labette, I'm sure, will try to play some defense here for a little bit, try to get a turnover. Ball deflected around, still deflected around, now finally called a foul. The foul will put Spencer at the free throw line, who's a 57% free throw shooter coming in. That was on Bates, his third. Spencer misses the first. Still a 1-point lead for the Tigers. 36.9 seconds to go. Second free throw is good, so he makes one of two. 49-47. Fort Scott with the lead. Labette with the basketball as we dip under 30 seconds to play. Knight has the ball out front. Gets it to Baker. Baker can only tie it from down there. Fadeaway shot is no good. Dub grabbed the ball out to Cal. And they will foul Cal with 14 seconds to go. Foul is going to go on Briggs Knight, his second. Got to have these here. Then no 1-and-1, and it's automatically 2, and he missed the first. Need this one now to make it a 3-point game. Missed them both. And a rebound for Labette. 7 seconds. Drive in. Pass deflected. Stolen away. Kegler's got it. Can he run out the clock? They call a foul with 0.3 of a second left. Dirk's got to make one, buddy. 49-47. Tigers with the lead. But he missed the first. Gotta have this one. 3/10, they can grab it and chuck it. Fort Scott will have 2 left. Get that updated for you. As, again, Labette is out of timeouts. 49-47. Fort Scott with the lead with 0.3 of a second left. Dirks at the line for two. He missed the first one. Tigers lead it by 2, but they'd love to have a 3-point lead. Or if you miss it really bad. So they got to go chase it down in the corner or something and run the timeout. It'd be better if he could just make it. We'll send him good vibes. Come on, Dirks, you can do this, buddy. Dirks, 62% free throw shooter on the season. And he makes that one. So we'll have to take it, chuck it, and it's knocked away by the Tigers, and they will hold on and win. 50-47 is your final score. Fort Scott with the victory here tonight. The Tigers survive this one here this evening, as they will come away victorious in both Tiger teams now. Start the season 7-0 overall and 3-0 in the SEK. So again, the Fort Scott Tigers with the victory here tonight, 50-47. They had to hold on late, but were able to do so and got the victory here tonight as, again, they improved their record to 7-0 overall, 3-0 in the SEK. And depending on what Pittsburgh does tonight, if we get that game on Tuesday, should be a battle of SEK unbeatens on Tuesday night in Pittsburgh. Let's take a look at the final stats here tonight. Excuse me. Leading scorer tonight for the Tigers, Dirks Kegler had 13 points. Cal Cousins with 11. Rocco Lafredo had 10, even though he fouled out in this game. Spencer Goldston, 8. Dub Chipman, 7. And Cannon Brown, 1. Leading rebounder for the Tigers, Dirks and Rocco both had 6 rebounds. At least that's what I had. Again, my stats aren't the official ones. But anyway, Dub Chipman with 4 rebounds. Cannon Brown, 2 rebounds. Cal Cousins and Spencer Goldston each with 1. And again, the Tigers didn't shoot amazingly tonight. I got them for 36% from the floor. But 42% from three-point range. They had to get a couple of big three-pointers there in the fourth quarter to get that lead pushed back out after Labette had come back and tied it. I think Labette even took the lead for a possession or two there late in the fourth quarter. Fort Scott couldn't get a lot going on inside with Hudson Baker in there, the 6'8 senior. He was doing a pretty good job defensively for Labette County there in the second half. So Fort Scott unable to get some points inside, but they were able to get some three-pointers and again finish the night. I've got him 5 for 12 from the three-point range, which is good enough for 42%. So Fort Scott gets the win here tonight. Again, the final score. Let's take a look at Labette County stats just real quickly here. They've had a couple guys in double figures. Hudson Baker, who came back, he got 2 fouls really early in the first half and sat for most of the first half of this one, but came back in the second half, did really well, and had 21 points to lead the Grizzlies tonight. Xavier Phillips had 10, Keegan Bates 5, Nolan Nash 5, Barrett Heston had 4, and Dylan Johnson had 2. And again, just about as close as you could get as the Tigers win this one here tonight, 50-47. Again, we've got some great partners, great sponsors that helped us out all season this year, and we're really looking forward to what we've got coming up the rest of the season here on Duckbait TV. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management financial advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call Chad at 620-215-9240. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender, believing that better is possible. Constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone, Joey can assist you when buying a home from start to finish. Her office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. State Farm agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote. Visit Cale's website at calenelson.com or give him a call at 620-223-2828. H2 Painting, LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSEK or call them at 620-605-2769. And Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece name blankets along with fun and unique personalized gifts. You can also now find Highway 3 products at several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. Again, a couple of big wins tonight for the Fort Scott Tigers and Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers come out victorious this evening. The final score there was 64-47. Things didn't start well as they shot poorly in the first quarter, but were able to rebound and come away with a big victory again, 64-47. The final score for the Lady Tigers tonight. And then, of course, the boys, it's on your screen right there, 50-47. The Tigers get the win here in the boys' game as well. So both Tiger teams now improved to 7-0 overall and 3-0 in the SCK. Again, don't forget, we'll be on the air as long as there's a ball game on Tuesday night. We hope to be down in Pittsburgh for that one, as that one is scheduled for Tuesday night. Again, there is a possibility of some weather that could play havoc with that, so we'll keep an eye on that. I'm sure everybody else will as well. But if there's a game Tuesday night, we hope to be down there and bring you the broadcast from Pittsburgh as the Tigers take on the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. And if I don't know who Pittsburgh played tonight, but if they won, if the boys won, both boys teams will be undefeated in SCK League play going into that one on Tuesday night. So it should be a whale of a matchup there. And always look forward to when the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Dragons as well. As of course, it's always a big rivalry between Fort Scott and Pittsburgh. So looking forward to that one on Tuesday. That'll be our next broadcast. So join us for that on Tuesday evening here on Duckbait TV. For my dad on camera tonight, Willie Abady. To the Babe, Peanut, Monkey, and Ace back home, and to all the Duckbaits out there, I'm Tony Abady. We know you have many options when watching Fort Scott Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball, but thanks for joining us on Duckbait TV. Good night, Kansas.